welcome back. Today we're gonna do spark plugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on each side. That is 12, and then plug wires, which, as you can see, is a fucking nightmare. You know, just standard tune-up shit before we get her going. I got them ordered. Gotta head out and go get them, and then we're gonna change the fucking spark plugs. So, as I'm driving, I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about what I found out. This car, so the fuel cell is weird. It's built for only a quarter mile, which means this car was drag raced a lot, and typically you don't fucking drag race a 1976 Jaguar SJ or XJS. This guy, and there's some little stuff I've seen where it looks like it's not stock, like that little cylinder on the, like right on top of the engine. I'm like, that's not stock. But I'm thinking this guy probably bored the cylinders out and is running like fucking AV gas through this shit. And so the fuel lines, I'm gonna replace all the fuel lines and try to make it so that it's not just a track car, because I want to drive it. I'm not gonna daily it or nothing, but I want to, be able to drive it more than a quarter mile. But I thought that was nuts. So I have a V12 that is not stock, probably pushing around 800-ish horsepower, maybe. That's a rough estimate. I could totally be wrong. I could be the wrongest person in history. But that's what I'm thinking, which is nuts. And I am beyond excited for it. But yeah, I'm on the way. I'm like right around the corner from Advance Auto. I can see the sign. We're gonna get this shit done. Peace. Got the plugs. Apparently I ordered the wires for like to be delivered, but I know I didn't. So I walked in and I was like, yeah, I got spark plugs I gotta pick up. He was like, and I gave him my name and everything, and then he came out with just the spark plugs, and I was like, should be wires too, and he was like, nope. I was like, that's what I fucking paid for. I was kind of upset because I didn't click delivery, which pissed me off. There's a Mustang. But yeah, I didn't click delivery, so I don't know why it said, we're delivering to your address. So I don't know how long that's going to be. So I'm gonna have to wait on plug wires to do the spark plugs, because I don't really want to do the spark plugs without doing the wires, because then I'll forget what goes where. So I fucked up. This is 2 days ago. I was doing spark plugs as usual, and I either put it in crooked or something got into the threads for the spark plug, or it just fucked up earlier and I didn't notice. But I stripped all of the threads out of the hole where the spark plug goes, like an idiot. I was tightening and I heard, I was like, no. Also the spark plug blew, like the ceramic part fucking pop. And so I ordered a new one, and I'm gonna go get one of those tap things for, like, specifically for spark holes. I have a tap set. I just don't know which one I need for spark plugs. I could probably find it, but I want to get the right one that's designed for spark plugs, so that I do it right and I don't have to do it again. Excuse me. Yeah, so we're going to Advance Auto right now, get those, and we will finish up these spark plugs tonight, and then spark plug wires come in a couple days, and then my torque wrench comes in a couple days, which I'll actually torque everything down when I get it. So yeah, I'm excited. Big steps today. Sorry about that, I dropped my phone. But yeah, there's a lot of walnuts and leaves and dirt and debris down there. That it is hard to get to the spark plugs, so I'm gonna shop vac that out. And I need to take all the spark plugs out anyways, and then shop vac the inside of the cylinder, because a little bit of debris, you know, from either rust, not much rust, but rust, dirt, sand, leaves and shit, got in there. And I completely stripped out one of my threads for the spark plug, so I had to go in and tap it, put the insert in, and then put the spark plug in. I still don't have a torque wrench, so they're not even torqued down yet, which my torque wrench comes in soon, and then after I get my torque wrench, I'll actually finish the job. But until then, I just want to get the spark plugs in so I don't have to break them loose and change them later on. So we're gonna finish that up today. Morning, everybody. It is 8:03 in the morning. I woke up at 5 and watched a couple movies, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go work on the car. It's a little cloudy, but it's cool. To show you what I've done here, I've done that side full of spark plugs, and I've done that one, but the problem I'm having is there's so much leaves, like dirt and debris and leaves and fucking walnuts and shit I'm finding. Alrighty, all the new spark in, they're all sitting down in there nice and pretty. As you can see, the spark plug on all the way because, or the plug wires, I'm sorry, they're not on all the way because I don't have a torque wrench, and I don't really want to spend the time to like take them off like all the way and put them back on. I don't have a torque wrench, so they're just fucking on there however I felt they needed to be. For now, I'm not even going to try to start it up. I'm just going to wait until I get my torque wrench, and then I'm going to wait until I get the plug wires, because I have pull that look like that, and then like this is electrical tape, and then I have another one like that that's just like straight up electrical tape just hanging out down there, which if it worked for him before, it probably will work now, but I don't want to take the chance. So I'm going to wait for wires and my torque wrench, and then I'll go in there and do everything to spec. And then of course I got to clean out all the cylinders with the vacuum, but I'll do that when I have to torque them down. I'll just take them out, vacuum, torque them down, it'll be good. Yeah, spark plugs are in, or we're just waiting on wires, and they should be here Wednesday. I forgot to film like an idiot. So what I did, I got all of my spark plugs in, wires came in a day early, and I got all those on. I vacuumed everything out before all that, like I said I was gonna. And then I realized that I was missing the ignition coil, which obviously you need. So I ordered one of those, and that came in, and that's all hooked up. I zip tied it because I don't have the mounting brace. I will take care of that later. I just want to get it started. I ordered a gas tank that is more than a quarter mile because we need one, and it came in less than 3 days, which was fantastic. I'm just waiting on the angle grinder that I ordered to come in, and then I will grind everything down over by the fuel tank. I'll paint it over and then put the fuel tank in there, and then all that's left is battery and a gas line, and the gas lines, and we will try to start it up.